Yo, this is Tone Kapone, and you're getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ, DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beam him up, boy. Let's get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Greetings and salutations from us to all the nations. We're about to get loose, strictly for entertainment. We're reppin' Tampa Bay, 10 toes down. It's waves of the bay. No, we ain't playing around. Saturdays from 10 to 12. Make sure you ride the wave. It's Tone Kapone and DJ Spaceship on your airwaves. We're mixing interviews, R&B and hip hop. We're blasting off, and the top is just a pit stop.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, man?
What's up, man? It's like everybody all quiet. Hold the hell up, man. Hold it. I can say hell on the radio. It's all good, man. Hold the hell up.
It has no fury. Like
what is going on?
Everything.
WMNF radio, man. That's Waves of the Bay. We about to get this thing in right now, man. This is Waves of the Bay. Follow us. And we got the camera going from right there. Just you want to turn around a little bit. They're just gonna have to. That's how you want to do it? Yeah. You might want to angle. Get that angle going right there. You know what I'm saying? Waves of the Bay Radio, we just breaking it in right now, man. Every Saturday from 10 to 12, we is in the building, WMNF 88.5. I am Tone Kapone. We got DJ Spaceship. Just got done mixing up in the Kenny K studio. And we got one of our favorites, Mike Twice, in the studio right now at the same time.
We
so
all here, baby.
I'm excited right now, man. This is episode number 4.
Twice? We all here, baby.
We all here, baby.
We all here, baby.
What's happening, Twice?
What's up, fellas, man? You already know, man.
You know what it is, man. This is FM radio. We excited, man. We finally made the transition, and we episode number 4. We had that conversation when we was out. You was like, yo, I got to pull that vet move, and I need to get on the radio. And I was like, yo, like, hey, if anybody got it, you got it. So you got it, dog. What's up with it, man?
Man, just grinding. Late night, long days, man. 3 coming.
It's about time.
Yeah.
We was talking a couple weeks ago. Who was we talking with, man? Talicia. So we was talking with Talicia about when she first got started. When first time I saw her was at You and Fresh's album release that we did at Pegasus.
Yeah. Oh,
and
man.
That's a minute.
I've never seen Pegasus that swole before, yo. Like in all the years we've done shows there, like you couldn't find a place to park.
Man, that show was the dumb way. That was our first mixtape release party, man. I'm glad you was a part of it.
Man, it's crazy because you look back on it right now, and it's like all these years later, it's like, yo, we was part of that, y'all was part of that, and everybody was a part of that.
That's history in the making, man.
It really is, man. That's like history living.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So I appreciate you coming on the show right now, man. I know we got to talk about late nights, long days, part 3.
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, man, like let's let the people know who you are at the same time. Hey, anybody listening right now, this is one of my favorites in all of Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna make any I'm not gonna hold anything back when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I'm gonna say it every time. You and Fresh P are like 2 of my favorites. I believe in y'all wholeheartedly.
Oh man,
and that's the reason why we have y'all on the shows, man. That's the reason why we support y'all so hard, man. But let the people know who you are, Twice.
What's up, man? I am Mike Twice, Mr. Late Night Long Days. Born and raised in Tampa, Florida.
Yes, sir.
One half of the Mike Twice Fresh P campaign, man.
Yeah.
And y'all been putting in some work for a long time, man. Like y'all chemistry is unlike anybody else's that I see. Period. You know, like the sound is definitely mainstream, but at the same time you're original to yourself. Like how do you keep it? Like walk me through the process of Fresh P and Mike Twice putting something together.
Man, honestly, it's crazy because both of us have like wild imaginations and like a lot of different things that we can bring to the table. So it's a party. When we get together, it just be nothing but fun party, a lot of brainstorming ideas, and then half the time we already think alike because we first cousins, we blood cousins.
Okay.
So we grew up together, slept on the same roof. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So it just come natural. So every time we get together, it's like. I just can't explain it. It's just the chemistry.
The chemistry is there.
Yeah,
and I see that all the time in the shows. Like, I like the way that you guys compliment one another. If it's a Fresh song, you do your thing. When it's a Twice song, Fresh does his thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And Uncle Elroy. I want to talk about Uncle Elroy for a second, man. Uncle Elroy is one of those tracks that I wanted to drop that one tonight, but
Yeah.
I didn't have that one on the FM
we gotta
radio.
keep this show going still, you know what I'm saying?
But Uncle Elroy, tell me the thought process behind Uncle Elroy.
Uncle Elroy is like, when I went into making that song, I was cause I had been out in Cali. I was about 10 minutes from Rancho.
Okay.
So me just listening to the movies, I love movies. So,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I went to making a track, I'm like, well, damn, how can I express my city? Like how he was like, it's my city. I'm the, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the king.
I'm the king out here.
Right.
So how can I apply that to me?
Right.
So I just look at it like that, and then I name my songs things that stand out.
Gotcha. Now, and one thing I remember when we had you on the podcast, you came through, you and Fresh. One thing that you said to me that stood out is you don't worry about what the person doing in that next lane. You stay true to your lane.
Yeah, you can't worry about what nobody's doing, because what works for you might not work for me.
That's true.
What works for you might not work for me. So I just look at it like that, and I'm never like, and it's all about timing.
Right.
Just because he popping right now or he making money right now, you don't know what sacrifices he made
That's
or
true.
what he put in to get that.
Right.
So people just look at the end result instead of the journey. So that's what I'm living for, the journey. I love this
Right.
shit.
I gotta go ahead and flip it up on you, man. Like, I've been working on videos all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually went back to episode 6 when you and Fresh P came on the show, and I got that audio. Like, it's gonna be on YouTube like tomorrow. But I actually got to listen to our interview from April 23rd was the date, yo. It was like 6-7 months ago. And we listening to it now, and I got you right here, right now. And it's like, how have you changed in like the last 6 months? Like, how have you progressed? How have you evolved as an artist?
Man, just changing I changed a lot of my surroundings. I changed a lot of, because in order to grow, you got to be around people that's doing like-minded things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be rich, so I'm around people who getting money, like people who do music, producers, DJs. I'm more in tune with that right now, and getting the business side of this so that we can flourish.
That's the thing, man. A lot of artists don't have the business side, and like anybody listening to me right now, if you're an artist, we're 4 episodes into the FM edition of this. Every episode we have preached on this fact. You guys gotta have your business right, man. You can make money off music. It might not be enough to support you, but you can make money off of music.
It's a start. It's
definitely, and if you start fine tuning what you're doing,
right,
and actually pay attention and enhance your hustle,
man,
it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
music, man.
So just get your business right, man. That's all I want to preach to anybody out there.
Now I want to take it to a side street with you right quick twice.
Yeah.
And you're very athletic as it is as well.
Oh, the dumb way.
The dumb way. And I seen you when you had a foot race and you outran this guy that's like 6'5", 6'6".
That one dude.
With no problem.
That one guy.
with no problem. And then at the same time,
ran backwards at the end of it.
Yeah, like
at the end of it.
And he was putting it all he had, and you were just like on cruise control. But I noticed that you still play flag. You in the flag football league. Tell me about
Champion.
that. I
man,
see you.
We playing right now, man. I just actually left Titusville, Orlando, from a tournament to come down here and do this. But we have a tournament team where we travel everywhere. Shout out to my guy Fletch. He sponsors me also.
Okay. Was that when you was out in Texas? I think.
Yeah, I was out in Texas.
You was out in Texas. I seen that
one.
Out
in Texas. Fletch, Keith, and Darius Davis. Those my guys, man. They make sure everything okay. We're a traveling football team. We go to every state playing for money. We even played in $1 million tournament that's coming up this year. We played it last year. We fell short due to some circumstances, but we rebuild and we bite 100.
Now I seen that you met Dominic Rogers-Cromartie.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Did he join your team, or did you guys have to go against him?
What happened was he threw a tournament.
Okay.
He was
throwing a tournament.
He threw a tournament every year, and we went out there and played in it. But he was going to play with us, but he went back to the league.
Gotcha.
So both of them was happening at the same time. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? He was getting ready to get back into the league. So
what kind of advice did he give you on the field? Because I know he done seen you get down. I know he done seen something like,
I ain't even gonna lie, he ain't even give me no advice. He wanted advice from me because I be rushing. He was like, man, how you be rushing like that?
Word.
I be like, man, listen, I've been playing with you on Madden my whole life. I'm trying to get like you.
Trying to get your name on the back of the jersey.
I'm trying to get like Cromartie. He talking about how I do me. I'm like, how you do you?
So if you had a chance to go to the league, I understand you from Tampa.
Yeah.
So what would be the team that you would prefer?
Are you a Bucks fan for one?
Listen, one thing, I'm a Tampa fan. Like,
Okay,
I rep
okay.
my city to the fullest, but I'm like, personally, I'm not a Bucks fan, but I'm a Tampa fan.
Okay.
So I root for them.
Okay, so are you more of a player fan or you like a player?
No, I'm a Patriots fan.
I think we need to turn this microphone on.
Dang,
I'm still hurting from that. My
But I
Falcons.
rep my city everywhere.
You got
I
about
go. I tell
an
quick.
hour and 20 minutes for us to be friends because tomorrow is war.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know,
right.
you know I'm Kansas City, right?
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand it got to go like that. But at the end of the day, once the game go off, we bite rocking like we
It
never
is
left.
what it is.
That's true.
Yep, it is
But I
what
can't
it
let
is.
that go because my Falcons, we gave. I'm never gonna get over
Take
that.
my-
We had it. We were dominating.
I don't understand this, yo. Atlanta fan from Tampa.
Listen,
It's
Patriot
blasphemous.
fan from Tampa.
You see what I'm
Everybody
saying?
Be slapped by the two, but I be like, man, it ain't, man.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Shoot.
Straight up.
So the new project we got right here, man. So tell me
Yeah.
about one of the most vulnerable tracks you made on that.
Oh man, one of the most vulnerable tracks that I made on there is called "Talk to Me." I made it for my mama.
Okay.
So I went like this. At first, I was into building my fan base.
Gotcha.
Now I'm letting you into Mike twice to let you know who I am and where I come from.
Okay.
And how, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So the track you made the track for your mom. So like you said, you letting everybody in on. I mean, like, is there anything about that track that you found hard to finish? Like, because for example, Music Soul Child, he had a track and it took him 2 days to complete one song. Is there any?
You say that like that takes that's a long time or something.
Well, I mean, if you got everything.
Yeah, when you
Have you
into
ever-
it,
have
2
you ever
days
wrote
is
a
long
song?
time.
Yeah, you
Like,
see
when
what I'm
you've been
saying?
making music for
Yeah.
a while and you in it 2 days is a long time.
Sometimes you got to look for that perfect way to end it, though.
Yeah, but if that emotion got you like that, if it hits that nerve, like you say, you can stop, have to come back to it because you can lose train of thought. You might lose the whole process. The whole process could just disappear on you. I mean, I'm not a rapper, but
I'm
got
just saying,
bars.
have you ever wrote a song and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote songs before.
I mean,
that's what's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I put the songs out? No.
Do you have them recorded somewhere?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, snap.
I plead the fifth. I can't.
Oh,
I don't want to
snap.
say. I don't want to say. I don't want to say, man. I mean, so like, was there a part of the song, like any part of that song that you like caught you, like stumbled you?
Just the whole process, man, because I grew up with my mom had 5 kids.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Single mother of 5. So we went through a lot and we seen a lot. And one, like, my brother died. So one of my brothers died. So, you know what I'm saying? It just put us in a position to where now we out here. Now we jumping out the porch and now mama can't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's a lot of things that we did that we, you know, that you can't take back, like you want to apologize for,
But
like
you just
ain't
can't-
never
you
talked
can't-
about.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just put it in the track.
I think that, especially in the black and brown community, and even in hip hop, a lot of people, especially us men, are afraid to be vulnerable, transparent with not just ourselves, but with everybody that's around us.
We was raised otherwise.
I understand, like, back then we was raised, don't cry, hold your head up, keep that to yourself. What is it that helps you to be able to be vulnerable and transparent with the people around you?
Because the people that around me, like they 100% want to see me doing good in life, whether it's rapping, whether it's picking up cans,
right?
Whatever it is, they just want to see me be great. So you know what I'm saying? How can I not show them the inner? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Right. I can respect that, man. I mean, because like I said, with hip hop, it's all about being tough, not being vulnerable with one another and things like that. So, I mean,
I just look at it as in a sense of it's real life. It's real life music. Everything ain't all peaches and cream. Like people rap about the money and all that, but what you did to get the money, like you know what I'm saying? Like
people act like they never had
like
money.
they never struggled
Yeah,
before.
like straight up.
And then again, people don't want to hear struggle bars neither. But
that's true.
Even though we struggle, I had the best childhood of my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the same time, it's pros and cons, ups and downs.
Right.
So I just
it'd be like that, man. Like I look back at sometimes, like with my cousin when he was still alive, and we was at our bottom, and it's like some of those moments was like the best moments out there. There's the most pure moments, the most genuine moments, and just thinking about like the come up. before the come up happened.
Think about it.
It's inspiring,
We
bro.
were the most creative people in the world.
Yeah.
When you know what I'm saying?
In the garage trying to dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it, man. Like, this Waves of the Bay, episode 4. We got Mike Twice in the building right now, man. We just talking,
we out
man.
here, baby.
We chopping it up. This is edition number 3, version number 3 of Late Night Long Days, man. What's the growth since version 1, man? I know you put in a lot of work since way back when, but now that you're on part 3, like, you look back,
a lot of shows.
Yeah, man, we
opened
moving
up.
we moving. Like I said, we got our business right. We got our paperwork. A lot of things that people didn't let us know when we first started is like we just jumped out of here.
How did y'all learn about that?
Paying attention on just
so nobody knew. Nobody told you
us
beforehand.
nothing. Nobody told us nothing. We had big homies. We had a lot of people that knew what to do. But you know, some people they want to see you do good, but not better than them. So I'm gonna give you enough.
I swear, we talk about this every.
I'm gonna give you a little bit, but not everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you everything what you need to know. You know what I'm saying?
And then when you get hit across there, because when you first start out, and that's some advice I've gave. I think it was not a Saru, it was someone else I gave the.
It might have been a Saru.
I think it was Saru. The first thing is to learn the business.
Yeah.
And then after you learn the business, you have to pimp yourself.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? You pimp and exploit yourself, because their goal, what they're trying to do is just, if they give you $5, they want 50 back. So you have to.
There's an ulterior motive there the whole time.
There always is. And I never understood why a lot of artists went independent. Went the independent route as opposed to getting with a label. I mean, because, you know, back in the day, they was giving those big signing bonuses, and, you know, everybody was getting all this money, popping up with the cars.
It ain't the 90s no more, bro.
It ain't the 90s no more. I mean, it's
straight up,
you don't need them no more. Only thing you need is a following, and you can make everything work yourself now. You don't even need them labels no more.
Social media.
Back then, they was building artists, making artists.
They ain't trying to do that no more.
Lil JoJo down the street, all he need is you know what I'm saying?
Just a beat that's bumping. Like, look at
bumping and 50,000 people saying
Pro Tools, all that stuff, man.
Look at your man, Old Town Road. He paid how much for that beat?
Not enough.
And he won a Grammy off that.
So OT Genesis paid
pennies.
$200 for that one beat and blew up. I was mobbing through.
Right, it be like that, man.
Paid $200 for that beat.
Off the pushing.
Shout out to our producers out there, man. Tampa Bay producers. We got a beat battle going on next Sunday. And trust me, man, when it comes to production out here, we talking about production, you know what I'm saying? Like, these cats out here in Tampa Bay is second to none, bro.
Listen,
I'm excited. I'm so excited about this.
Glad.
Like, next week's show, I'm gonna be bouncing off walls talking about what's gonna go on Sunday, because I already know, man. Like,
it happens, man.
And these cats is ready to battle at the same time. But yeah, man, we got Mike Twice in the studio. I got some of your music here, man. What I want to do is play. I want to play DJ Spaceship's favorite song right now, man. This has been his favorite, and exactly. And let's go back on, like I was saying, I was editing video today of episode number 6. We went 35 episodes in on the podcast. Y'all was episode number 6, and the Ride the Wave segment we had y'all do. Y'all rocked this song. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. It's crazy. And since that time, man, this has been DJ Spaceship's
I've been dropping that
song,
track
yo.
everywhere I can.
Everywhere,
I
yo.
mean, I don't even want to. I'm going to leave that to you to introduce the song, man.
Go ahead and introduce it, man. It's that Street Tales right here, bro.
Street Tale?
Yeah.
Oh, Street Talk.
Street Talk.
Street Talk. Oh, man, Street Talk, man. Mike Twice, Street Talk, man. We out here.
There you go.
To the south, AK the pleasure and pressure. Guaranteed to undress and won't stress her. Tampa, I got us, baby. Let go. Yo, I say I'm straight up out of Tampa, where every day I grind like it's my rent due. The way my partners living, they might die before they 32. What's up with you? We come from different places, different point of views of make you change it. Just imagine what that money do. You faking, you phony, but you know that. All my hitters been jelling by me, they ready to go back. Twice, bro, I got us. I remember when your mama turned that soft to hard and told me if I sell it, be the best and never catch a charge. I'm scarred for everything I've been through, so I'm on my guard. Plus, I still hang with them animals, some know it's art. I knew I was the man from a youngin'. I knew that from the start, cause I got that organ on the passion. Shit, I got the heart of riding. All through the city with my roof gone. I swear to God that I can never fold, I'm not a full-time. She said that she gon' eat it hard like it's a crew time. I said, baby girl, you smart, Jimmy Neutron. She call me freshman, call me daddy when she wanted something. I call her baby, call her when she be acting funny. I call her twice to make her play, he focus on the money. That money come in the spur of the moment, Timmy Duncan. I got a sister named T Boogie, she get fly whenever. She told me she was gay, I said let's these together. I got a sister named T Boogie, she get fly whenever. She told me she was gay, I said let's these together. In my city and they feelings, they can but no money gon' keep her. You just tripping. Bald head nigga with passion, I'm krillin'. Watching TV while I'm fucking your bitch, it look like we chillin'. I was parked, but then I chose to put that in overdrive. She take that right to the head, that Coca-Cola vibe. She say I'm the one, the only one, so f them other guys. I say, baby girl, I know, but I know she lies. You either like me or you hate me, so I call it chitlins. If you can't work with all these, I call you bad business. Once I put my nose on let her like I'm Scottie Pippen. But she's always taking shots, I call them Skylar Diggins. Nice, it's what these call me when I'm in my bag. These always talking about some they never had. I can't wait to put my baby mamas in a custom Jag and tell her, hey, the sucker when I be riding past. I know y'all ain't think I wasn't gonna let my brother bite twins get a little bit of this. Hey, twins, baby. You know, go ahead and get some of this. You know I want some of this. Go ahead and get some twins. Yeah, I'm finna turn this the dumb way. Tampa, we all here, baby. Look, said I'm damn it to the limit. And only God can help me fix it. Need them dinner rolls, I'm tired of eating biscuit. I'm still driving them crackers, but my license is suspended. How the fuck am I gon' learn if I was always in detention? We ain't really know about it, made a killing, certain witness. You can try me if you want it, just don't with Pretty Ricky. And the Ricky know I seen it on with a hickey. Boy, I beat your like Forrest if I catch you touching Jenny. I got problems trying to solve them. I talk to Fresh, but he ain't got the answer. I pray to God, but he don't hear me, guess cause I'm from Tampa. If out you down to 8, instead of screaming cancer. And they claiming that he real, but won't nobody stamp him. My main focus is simply remain focused. Got my back against the wall, I'm roping open. Mama told me that niggas in the room be the broken. Told my mama flex, but I'm the loudest on when I'm smoking. Real niggas, what up?
That's that jam.
Y'all heard me singing in the background?
Something. That's what that was?
Yo, I remember when we was on the podcast and they performed this one for Ride the Wave. And shout out to Sergio at Flow Hio, my man, Serge. He wanted this track so bad that he went to the podcast sound and
said he went to the Spreaker.
He went to the
web page, downloaded it,
pulled it up, chopped it up to get a bootleg of that song.
It be like that sometimes, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Right, but I told Fred straight up, I say, look, man, I want to be the first person to play that track on FM radio. So I need you to hurry up and get me a clean version.
I'm pretty sure he was too.
Yeah, I actually was. Like,
we ran that on the shutdown, right?
Yes. You actually was. I didn't even know you had that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a will, there's a way, baby. You know.
Somebody probably cleaned that up. You didn't even know about that, huh?
Man, I didn't even know you had that.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, whoa.
We breaking exclusives out here.
Bad, man.
Because I remember when Fresh was doing, he did I think it was a live that he had did on his way, you know, in the morning when he had to work. He do his lives and he do like freestyles and trying out different songs and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I seen him do that. I was like, ooh, the beat, you know what I'm saying? That sample, you know what I'm saying? But I seen you recently put a video up on your Instagram that I meant to say something to you about the carbon. You had Tom G. I forget what's the name of the track that he was on.
Yeah, Backdoor Jody. You already know.
I was waiting on that, man.
On days 3 coming.
I'ma still need that though.
I need that.
Listen,
I'ma still need that though.
I'm talking to you.
You know you gonna get it fresh, hot off the press. I'm actually getting it mixed right now.
Okay.
It took us a while. You know, that's my favorite. That's
you know what? Tell Tom G to come through here.
I got you.
Straight up.
I'm working on that too.
That's one person I have not met in Tampa.
Right now. Tell him.
Hey, Tom Jizzle G. This is Tony Jizzle G. What's going on, man? Tom Kapone checking in Waves of the Bay. I need you to come through here, bro. We need to chop it up. I need my Tom G picture. I need to make an official Tampa hip hop with it, man. I've been waiting to meet you, bro.
We got it,
straight up. Not trying to sound like a fanboy, but at the same time, you know, we show respect. We show respect.
We partners, we fan. When it's real, it ain't none of that, man.
Already.
It ain't none of that.
Already.
When it's real, it don't
already, man.
Tom G been Tampa since back in the day.
I remember I got here in 06.
Blake High School,
and they were still talking about Tom G.
The
back
first
then,
City Boy came through.
Yeah.
You know, Tom G was doing this thing since then, and he went on the BET Awards, held it down, did his thing. But I like the way that when, you know, anybody that's up and coming, Tom G embraced them and showed them love and everything. So
yeah, I know Tom for a long time. Like, you feel me? Like, outside of the music,
right?
I wasn't even
on a
rapping
personal level.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of, you know what I'm saying. So it's just a lot of respect this respect thing, and shout out Tom, man, because he ain't have to do it. He came through.
So how did that all come together? Like, did you approach him, or did he hit and he approach you?
Late night. This how it came together. We were supposed to been did some music, but you know what I'm saying, the way things are, people busy. We all busy. So when he seen me grinding and stuff, he always let me know, man, keep going and doing your thing. So when I say I'm finna drop Late Night Long Days 3, he hit me up like, nah, don't drop the tape yet. Push it back. I'm a hop on the song. Yeah, don't drop it yet. So I sent him the song, and then he went on the BET.
Right.
So I'm like, well, damn, man, I don't know if he got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Blowing up. I don't know if he got time to drop the song. But as soon as he came back, he hit me up like, man,
that's official, man.
Send that verse, man. Let's go.
Listen, man, that's a good look, yo. Yeah, that's a wonderful feeling. And like I say, Tom, the thing I respect about Tom, amongst many things I respect about Tom, he has his status, but he don't let that go to his head. You see what I'm saying? And I love the way he embraced everybody that's, you trying to do something, especially you from Tampa. He's
unapologetically Tampa.
He is
Tampa.
And
I respect that,
man,
yo.
Everybody know that.
I respect that, bro.
Man, listen, Tone the face of the city. Everybody know that. Man put in a lot of grind, lot of before any of us was even thinking about doing any type of anything. He was already doing it. So you can't help but salute the man in his grind. Rather if you don't like his music or not, you gotta respect it.
You gotta at least respect it.
You gotta respect his mind. Respect his grind.
And his dedication.
You know what I'm saying?
He stayed with that. He stayed with that, man. I mean, that's crazy, man. Because I've seen Tom from the beginning up to now, and like when I seen him going in on that track, I was like, I gotta get that.
Oh man, the remix coming. I got the original beat. I had to pay for original beat for that thing. Everything legit with it, all the way to Dumb Way. We trying to go to the top.
Let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about like getting beats that wasn't exclusive, or it wasn't just all you, man. Like, how did you,
man?
What made you? What hit the light switch in your head with that?
Well, at first I was just rapping, like just trying to build.
Just give me a beat. It don't matter. I'm gonna kill it.
I jump on some beat that somebody else was already on, like industry beats and stuff, and making real songs. And a lot of people would hear the song and be like, "Damn, this song fire."
You can say "damn" out here.
He was like,
"Damn all that."
Yeah, you good with that? That was cool.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
Let me say one more again. Damn.
I take the fresh on here ready to take me out right now.
I know the words I can say.
So I'm trying to keep it clean.
Listen, we appreciate that. Fresh, stay on.
Shout out Fresh P, man.
But yeah, I was. Man, what was that?
About the beats.
We're talking about original beats, yo.
I was just hopping on industry beats and making them my own. Like, some people get on there and I made the beat my own, so you couldn't even tell that it was an industry beat.
Right.
So at that point, they was like that's how Backdoor Jody came about. Cause I hopped on a Future beat and people was like, I didn't even know that was a Future beat.
Owned it, bro.
So at that point, I was like, well, dang, you know what? I can't be rapping on nobody else's beats no more. I gotta rap on my own.
I gotta get my own.
So from there, producers hit me up, and like if I hear something on YouTube or I go on wherever, and I just buy it, wherever, lease it, buy it, whatever we got to do to make this beat work.
And the thing about it is, when you do something on somebody else's beat, they're gonna either you got to do it just like them, or you got to do it better than them. And depending on who it is and who you are, that can be tough for some people.
It's not tough because guess what? When you going on a beat,
if you don't make it your own,
I'm saying you got to make it your own. Because let me tell you why. It's two ways you can go on a beat. You can go on a beat as if you never heard the artist on this beat before.
Right.
So how can you make a song like someone you never heard on the beat before?
Right.
It's a fresh beat.
Right. But most people go in there and they try to sound like the person
that already made.
You see what I'm saying? So at that point, it could be tough, but not in your case.
When you're doing it like that, it's kind of nice to like give a cadence to it. So you got to keep it original, but then you can throw a flip on it.
Right.
Tight. But I don't want to give y'all too much game.
He said that'll be $8.
Straight up, man. Mike Twice is in the building. This Ways of the Bay, WMNF 88.5. We do this every Saturday from 10 to midnight, man. Mike Twice is in the building, yo. Like I've been saying, man, you're one of our favorites, and there's a reason why. Like, I tell Spaceship this all the time. Like, when we talk about rappers and, hip-hop artists and things like that, like, some of y'all like fill a role, like a specific niche for me. You know what I'm saying? Like the same reason why I'll mess with Gotti is almost the same reason why I mess with you at the same time, because you just keep it unapologetically real. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't play no games, and it's like I put you on this. It's like, yeah, that's what I need to hear right there. Right. It's like hearing Jeezy back in the day when he dropped that real Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, yeah, it's refreshing, and it's what we need, and the game needs diversity at the same time instead of what's all on the radio, man. Like, ain't nobody.
And then a lot of music that I be hearing, I be thinking about it. Like a lot of people trying to sound like the next.
They're trying to.
Because people be like,
they're trying to fit a sound, man, instead of being themselves.
We need to get like Atlanta. We need to get like another. Like, shout out to those states and cities, but get what? We can't be like nobody but us.
We got to be Tampa.
Y'all can take Atlanta beats and put our sound on their beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best advice.
Everybody thinks Atlanta is the answer, man.
We don't have to sound like nobody else. We can take our lives and our sound and put it on their beats.
So let's talk about it then, man. What's Tampa missing right now? What do we need to do so we can get on Atlanta's level?
Tampa is on the ride. Tampa ain't missing nothing. Everybody keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing, and it's coming. Labels coming, independence coming, more money coming. The city growing faster than ever right now. Just get on your grind, stay consistent, and you know what I'm saying. Just move.
So what? Let's talk about shows and stuff like that too, because like I said, I don't see you open up countless shows. What's coming up next for you as far as shows? Like what you got that you can speak on?
Fresh gonna kill me, but we doing a Mike Twice Fresh P mixtape release party. You know we gonna bring the city out. We got that coming up. We got we got so much coming up. I just can't. I gotta look at my schedule.
True that.
But it's a lot. We got a lot of. Let me see. The 22nd. I think we had Chocolate City. 1828 on the 21st. On the 15th, we got a day party at Whiskey.
So y'all locked in, like just locking in.
Yeah,
have y'all started traveling outside of Tampa though?
Yes, we've been traveling outside of Tampa. We dipping down.
When we were in Kansas, yo, like we've been talking, like me and Spaceship is family too. Like we've been talking, like, man, next time we do this, we want to bring some artists from Tampa. And y'all are at the top of the list, man. But
we most definitely travel, but it's just in the sense of you got to think, like me and Fresh P, we in it with each other.
Right.
See, a lot of artists when they come on, they have somebody with a major bag behind them and a lot of things that can help push what they got going on.
Right.
But me and Fresh, we just got each other. So all our grinding, everything we do, it might be slow, but it's for sure. Everything is calculated, and you know what I'm saying. And that's all it is.
That's family right there, man.
Could you imagine if we would have dropped off Fresh and Twice in Kansas?
In my hometown?
Bro.
The way my peoples get down?
I mean, please, just me by myself, I shook them up.
Yeah.
And
Man,
then you bring
please.
in two of my Tampa
I'm going to tell you about my hometown, bro. I'm from a town of about 30,000. It's about 25,000 right now in the middle of Kansas. But we right by a military base, so we got all kinds of ethnicities. Everything is like a blend there. So we're like an anomaly in Kansas, like for real. Like there ain't no other town like my town in the rest of Kansas.
We gotta go.
So if we would have brought y'all out there, like Spaceship loved it. You know, we had some of the dopest artists from my town rock the show. We had the whole show. They ain't had no water, no nothing left when we was done, bro. No air left in that piece. Like, so we just thinking, like, man, if we would have brought y'all, like maybe Keezy, for sure, Manolo, because we need somebody to take some pictures of this. You know what I'm saying? Like how hyped that event would it be? They want us back next year, man. They want us to do this every year for the 4th of July.
And you know, Spaceship don't get on airplanes, but I did it for that.
But he braved it for that, and I respect him so much for that.
I got on the plane by myself, bro.
I respect him so much for that, yo.
I travel a lot. I be on the plane.
I seen that when you.
I go to sleep. I'll be sleeping before the plane take off, yo.
See, I'm blessed like that. I wish I had that kind of discipline.
I'm so lucky, yo.
That's what you got to do. You got to take you a couple.
I'll be sleep quick
before you get on the plane.
I'll be sleep. I wake up right before we land, feeling refreshed. Like, where we at, Houston?
But when I got there, I slept like that whole bottom half of the night.
I got pictures.
Yeah,
I got
pictures. Talk about all that, man. We just gonna keep that. And you know what? I'm gonna put them out myself. 1 year, not day. 1 year.
I got a video of him and my cousin clowning like 15 minutes, just roasting each other.
Listen, man,
I haven't even watched it yet, man. I'm waiting for the right moment, man.
That's what we do. We chew.
You know what it is.
Hey, if you ain't chew, you dead.
Yeah, somebody gonna get you. Somebody gonna get you. Yeah, man. This is Waves of the Bay. This is WMNF 88.5 Tampa. We talking to Mike Twice right here in the studio, man. Waves of the Bay.
We out here, baby.
Every Saturday from 10 to 12. I think it's time to go into another track here, man. I got this track right here, For the Money.
For the Money, Mike Twice, Fresh P, new single, For the Money, little bitty.
Now, is this the one I seen y'all rock at the, I like that. Good restraint. This is the one I seen y'all rock at that festival, right? The Smokey Jones?
Oh, yeah, I had the Smoke Fest. Yes,
man,
sir.
hold up. I wanna just flash back to that, yo. I just happened to wander upon this, yo. And I walk in here, I see Twice. You know how it is when you don't know who's gonna be there, you walk in and see people. This is the people I seen first. Twice, Fresh, J-Rock. and then I seen Loli's, which is my taco spot.
Right.
So I'm feeling
spot.
very, very happy right now.
Definitely turned me on to them tacos.
Man, bro, I'm not even playing with them. And then I was like, yo, I'm over here, row number 1 with the camera going, rocking out fanboy style. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But this one of the tracks they rock, man. Set it up for us.
Oh, man, it's your boy Mike Twice, man. We got our new single, Fresh P Mike Twice, for the money, for the money, for the money.
Mama like to dance for the money, dance for the money. Dance for the money, dance for the money. Mama like to move for the money, move for the money. Move for the money, move for the money. Mama like to twerk, 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 twerk. Let me see you work, 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 work. Mama like to dance for the money. I know what you here for. 1 shot, get her wet like gym clothes. 2 shot, make her move it like a drum roll. 3 shots, now she ready for the freak show. Baby, I'm him. I got the money ready, come and throw it at a pimp. I like the way you move, go best friend, that's my best friend. I don't really wanna talk, I wanna lap dance. I ain't gotta say much. These thicker than the coast in the one touch. One time, baby, one time. Can I bend it over, can I hit it, baby, one time? Mama like to dance for the money, dance for the money. Dance for the money, dance for the money. Mama like to move for the money, move for the money. Move for the money, move for the money. Mama like to twerk, 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 twerk. Let me see you work, 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 work.
Look, if she bad, then she get a bad thick bitch in it too. She don't need that. Jabbing at the booty, got it moving like a speed bag. Gucci on it, caught me in the speed trap. Ooh, sick of she a fool with the naked. Taraji Empire, I'm just trying to eat the cookie through the whole bag at her. I just hit the fatty bucket, Snapchat, Instagram, got the whole world look. Sorry to say she finna make money, money, make money, money. I give it to her, she'll never take something from me. And she a fool with the head, I call her young dummy. From the bottom of the map, shake something for me.
Mama like to dance for the money, dance for the money. Dance for the money, dance for the money. Mama like to move for the money, move for the money. Move for the money, move for the money. Mama like to twerk, 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 twerk. Let me see you work, 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 work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talk about that, man. When y'all was performing that, y'all had, hold on, who was them? What was they? They was just working chicks or something
Yeah,
there,
they
like
was just working now.
bruh. I promise, I got video of this. I had to film video of this. It was that crazy, yo. Like, I seen chicks just dancing. Like, he had his own little dance crew that didn't even know what they was doing. They just happened to like the song.
Catch the vibe.
They just liked the song and they came through, yo. It was crazy, yo. Like, and I'm just sitting back here like, yo, I could see this all unfolding in an arena somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, these cats are so official with it, man. So official with it. But how did it feel like that, man? I felt like I had like a real show going on, like real choreographed stuff and all that stuff when y'all was doing the Smokey Jones show, man. Like,
I know it be crazy, and get what? We don't never choreograph nothing.
Man.
Only thing he tell me, these the songs we gonna do, and like when we performing, we don't never. Besides, like, if you seen us do the Kid and Play, that's the only thing we ever be like, okay, this is what we gonna do. But other than that, everything else.
And you could only practice that so long, man.
Yeah.
You either got that or you don't at this point.
Yeah. So we just vibe, and we just like, it's like kind of knowing where he gonna be and where not to be. I can't explain it, but we just vibe. We don't plan out none of it.
You just freestyle. This is the playlist. And I'm gonna feed off of you and vice versa.
Yeah, and we just said it in our mind, like, we ain't worth millions of dollars to where people can be like, oh, that's such and such. We can just stand there and rap. So we got to put on a show.
But you'll be amazed the people that follow you around. Like, no lie, I did a purge party, and there was a older lady that I DJ some wedding or something, and she came. She was at the wedding, and she came out to the purge party. Now, the age range of this purge party was probably about 18 or about 25. She shouldn't have been there. This lady had to be.
I felt old in that piece.
The lady,
yo.
first of all, this is what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she had to be about 55, 60. And I was going to the bathroom and she called me. She said, "Hey, do you remember me?" And I said, "No." She said, "I was at such and such wedding." I didn't remember that. Alcohol had kicked in. It had been a while. It had been like 3 years. And she explained to me, "I've been watching your Instagram, following you around because I enjoyed what you did at that wedding. And I haven't danced since then." And her health took a toll, so she couldn't get out. And that night was the first time that she could get out. And she said, "I'm going to see you because I seen you post about it." So you never know the people that's watching you. All it takes is that one seed, and kaboom. And I think a lot of times people put so many seeds down and they trying to put too many things out at one time and they don't give a chance for that right one to bloom and blossom. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, when it comes to performing, you and Fresh, especially when Fresh want to transform and turn to Doodoo Brown, y'all. So
everybody.
How do y'all strategize that? Because
I bet Halloween was fun with y'all.
Not even just that. The thing that strikes my mind: who idea is it for y'all to just pull up at these random Walmarts? He dressed up and you playing referee. I mean, I don't know if y'all out there listening, seen this or not, but they pull up at random Walmarts. Fresh dressed as Doodoo, twice as the referee. He throw the ball, got the whistle.
Doodoo Brown,
and he flopped.
We was how that came about. We was shooting a commercial for James Anthony.
Okay.
We was shooting a commercial for James Anthony, and from there we was like, I was like, man. Well, both of us, it just came. He was like, "Man, you know what? We should just go to Walmart."
Right.
And I'm like, "Let's just go, and we'll see what we do." I say the worst thing we gonna do is get kicked out of there.
Have y'all ever been kicked out?
No. That's the bad part about it. They do not kick us out. They love us in there. When we go in Walmart.
Which Walmart do y'all go to?
Any Walmart. It ain't no certain one.
It's a difference, yo. The Walmart on Fletcher ain't kicking nobody out.
They most definitely. That's the first one we went to.
They ain't kicking nobody.
They ain't caring.
That's the first
that one ain't kicking nobody. Hillsboro ain't
caring.
They not kicking nobody out.
It's like they was embracing us, and the fact that he was dressed up as Mr. Brown, they want a picture with him.
Right.
I bet the boosters was happy y'all was in the. Yeah, y'all go over there right quick. I got something for y'all. Y'all over there clowning, they cleaning them out in the back.
You hear me?
Yeah, man. That's crazy because like just to go and have that effect on people, because people was act like once they see what's going on. I seen people put they drinks into the shelves and like they legit try to get into it.
Yeah, man. When you having fun and people see you genuinely, you know what I'm saying, you ain't with no BS.
Right.
You ain't. You know what I'm saying. They can't help but it's like dancing. It's like dancing when the music sound good to you,
right? And
you ain't gonna you can't help but move,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Now, outside of the studio, outside of listening to your own music, because we have to hear ourselves to perfect ourselves, to better ourselves, and outside of Fresh, who is it mainstream that Twice is listening to currently?
I ain't even gonna lie. I only listen to Trick Daddy, Lil Webby, and a lot of old school.
Okay.
A lot of old school.
When I went back on episode 6, those are like 2 of the 4 names you listed for us, yo.
Yeah,
like,
I don't change up pretty much the music that I listen to because I don't want to sound like nobody. I don't want nobody saying, because if I think of something and you thought of something, it's because great minds think alike, not because I heard your track.
Right.
Like I don't be needing people on that action.
And Webby, in my opinion, you know, like he ain't no lyricist or nothing like that.
When it's real, you ain't got. It's real.
But the thing I like about Webby is if you listen to what he's saying. It's a vibe. It's a wave. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Webby still got tracks that's from yesteryear that still jam this year.
Right now.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It apply to everything that's going on right now. It just, at the time of what I was going through in my life, like one of my most downtime, you know, basically when people be speaking for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he going through the same thing going, so he feel my pain.
Right.
So
we can relate.
So we can relate to each other.
Yeah.
So that's how that came about. And Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying? That's the GOAT, Florida GOAT.
Man, Trick is just a whole nother. If you don't know about Trick, if you wasn't,
it's a Florida thing, man. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but I show respect to him at the same time.
I like Gates too. I listen to
Yep,
Kevin
that's
Gates
another
too.
name you named, bro. You like consistent with it, bro.
Yeah, I ain't switching.
I just listened to this today.
Because
trust me.
I can't be listening to a lot of different artists because it's like, why should I listen?
And
to
Jeezy was the last name. That was the last one.
The knockoff when I can listen to the original.
You got a point.
So that's why I won't be listening to too many artists.
Well, let's do it like this, man. I know you from Tampa, so I know, like, let's say you have a show. Let's say you got all the money you want to have. You coming back home. You're gonna do like a homecoming type show. Let's say you're gonna do it. What y'all called it? Icebox back in the day. So what y'all used to call it? Emily. The Icebox,
the Ice Palace.
Oh, yeah,
Ice Palace, whatever the case. So you coming back doing a show there. Yeah. You get a chance to pick 5 artists from out here. Who you gonna pick?
And Fresh not one of them.
And Fresh is not one.
Don't look in the
You and Fresh is already.
Don't look in the camera and say
y'all the headliners.
Okay, y'all, I can't say Fresh. Okay, well, so I have to say Priceless Scott.
Okay.
I have to say Tay Bebe.
Okay.
I have to say I want to say Tom, but you can't say Tom. I'm not gonna put Tom in there.
Go.
Tay Bebe, Priceless Scott. I'm gonna have to say J. Rock Jones.
Okay.
That's 3.
I'm gonna have to say Prophet.
Okay.
And
One more. Who do we have? It's down to the final countdown. Twice is in his
I mean,
bag.
man, R.I.P. man, you moody, man.
Okay.
All right, I'm with that.
And you know, I like when you first said Priceless, I was like, okay, I get that. I wonder where Tay Bay gonna be. And you said, I was like, well,
I'm from Tampa, bro. I'm a realist. Bro. I'm a realist. That's one thing before me. Even if I ain't in the category, I'm gonna be real with you, man. And why get the knockoff when you can get the real thing?
And all the names you just named, like to put on a real show,
don't sound like nobody else.
No, it ain't even that.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even that. Like everybody can stand toe to toe.
That's what I'm saying.
With any other show that's gonna go on.
Everybody original.
The talent is out here, yo. Like I feel like we're right on the cusp of everything. Like, the fact that me and you happen to get this spot right here,
bruh.
In about a year, we're gonna be looking back on this like, yo, y'all really messed up, you know. So I tell them every day, y'all messed up. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know y'all messed up.
Jay Creek.
Okay, of course,
yes.
Of course.
The Dirty Pearl.
Of course.
My man.
That's Tampa royalty right there.
Man, Jay Creek, the Dirty Pearl. That's my man.
Creek doing work right now, man.
Yeah, that's. He just perform at Beats by the Bay.
He performed at Beats by the Bay.
He was up in New York for a while.
Pretty Image did too, man. Shout out Pretty Image.
You was up in New York, and then you linked up with him and stuff.
Yeah, me and my boy, we was linked up. He had shot the video and stuff, man. We was down there, man. We was kicking game. Every time he see me, he always kicking game, giving me knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Was that your first time in New York City?
That's my next question for you.
Lord.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
You showed that.
Yeah, they had me on the train. I was jigging on the train.
You know, my wife from New York, man. Like I've been to New York a few times. I love New York, but I could never live there. There's too many people there.
But that same thing I said.
But the train, to me,
hey, and let y'all know, Bo, we as artists, I ain't even gonna lie, we been getting away with a lot of stuff. Cause I was up there in New York, man, and they moving like 10 times faster than what we doing.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
It's moving. Yeah. It's a lot going on, and we getting away with a lot of stuff. So whatever we think we doing, we can be doing it.
We gotta tighten up, man.
That's true.
We gotta tighten up.
So that's why I be moving like I be moving too. That's why I gotta have.
When you look at it, you look at like a New Yorker, even like take Miami for example. How many times you been to Miami and you just at a club or you at a spot and you or listen to the radio and you hear an artist that's just like popping.
Yeah.
You never heard them up here, but down there they like popping. And then out of the blue, they blow.
There they go.
You see what I'm saying? But
that's how it was with the baby.
Yeah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think. A lot of us ain't never heard of this baby until when we seen him on whatchamacallit.
BET or something.
No, the icy.
I remember
whatchamacallit had him with the icy.
Yeah, I remember the baby first time. He used to be walking around wearing the diaper.
Yeah.
That's when I remember the baby. Before,
he was at South by Southwest with the diaper.
Yes. He was walking around with
I can't even say nothing to that. I'm just shaking my head.
A lot of people, the crazy thing about it is he say the reason
was it soiled?
Who? I don't know nothing about that. The reason he said he wore that diaper is because a lot of people was like, this is a grown man wearing the diaper. Yeah. But it got him talking, and then when he performed, they was like,
oh, he jammed.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? Because when you think North Carolina, you got J. Cole, you got Petey Pablo, you got Fantasia, and then you got
Little Brother, Ninth Wonder, and all them.
You got it, but when it come to like that type of rap, they ain't have that. So then you got people comparing the baby to people like Luda and you know what I'm saying, different people like that. But yeah, he did a little and got a lot out of it in return. Yeah. So I can definitely rock with that.
This is Waves of the Bay, episode 4. We got Mike Twice in the studio. We chopping it up.
Yeah.
Just catching up with the homie, man. This is one of the up and comers in Tampa Bay right now, man. If you're just now tuned in, make sure you get what's your social media info? We haven't even dropped that yet.
Man, my social media is Mike MIKE 2 WIC3. That's on Instagram. Mike Robinson on Facebook, YouTube, Mike Twice, everything the same.
Man, make sure y'all find the homie, man. This is one of the cats that we support full-heartedly. Like, we all the way behind you, bro. Like, for sure, man. Like, you, Fresh P, y'all two is like, y'all coming with it, bro.
Man, sure appreciate it.
For real, man. And I appreciate you coming through here, man. Like I said, like he had to pull the vet card on me, bro.
Oh yeah,
all the way.
Too, man. I'm like,
I got a taco. I'm over here eating tacos. He's like, hey, bro. I was like, damn, this dude caught me in mid taco.
And look, he was messing that taco. It was good to him. So the taco good.
It ain't nothing new to me, bro. Like I told you, I put you on the hey.
I say, Tone Kapone, man, I gotta pull the vet card, man. I need to get on the show, man. Mixtape coming. I gotta get out here and promote, man.
And the thing about it is, I respect that because most people. Like, your honesty is just, it's not out there no more. You know what I'm saying? You transparent with it. You just upfront.
I can't say nothing back to that.
Yeah.
What am I say to that?
But the question is, and it's crazy. Like, I understand where you might go next, but you'll be amazed how many people won't do that with people like me or Tone or anybody, period.
Guess what? Because guess what? I expect y'all to do the same thing with me. I'm not gonna approach y'all with nothing that I wouldn't think y'all to approach me with.
Exactly.
You're right.
That's come correct.
But it ain't that many of y'all.
Just be real with it. It's all good.
Man, listen, y'all gotta be real with yourself, man. If you ain't being real with yourself, you cannot be real with nobody around you. Nobody, you know, people like, I mean, a lot of people can sense that fake, all that. Man, I ain't on that. We ain't on that. This is the new Tampa. We rocking, we moving. Good business, good music, and it's up.
Well, we got a challenge that we're going to be putting up on the Ways of the Bay Instagram.
We're supposed to do that. We're supposed to do that, huh?
I'm still going to put it together, so I'm going to go ahead and say it on air live so anybody listening and you're here
Hold on. Let me drop the music right quick. I'm DJ Tone Kapone right now.
The challenge that we're doing is called I'm thinking of calling it either the No Curse Challenge or the Rakim Challenge. And the reason I say the Rakim Challenge is because Rakim don't curse when he rhyme.
You know what's funny about that? I don't have to cuss when I rhyme. I actually went viral with a hands up, don't shoot.
Right.
You know,
that was so raw.
I didn't cuss not one time.
I remember we were working with rap school at the time.
Yeah.
When that came out.
I remember that.
I remember when that came out. Yeah.
So a lot of people be like, dang, but I just cuss because I was born around cussing. My mama cussed, my grandma cussed.
It's just in you.
It's in me.
But
that's all I heard.
When we drop that challenge, it's gonna challenge people to see if you're gonna step in. Anybody could drop a 16. Maybe.
Say that one more again, Spaceship. I don't know if they caught that right quick.
It's gonna challenge you.
Yeah.
I mean, you did it. I don't heard you do it, but it's gonna challenge people.
I'm gonna redo it.
They got to step in.
You did it once.
I can do it again.
You did it once.
My name Mike Twice. If I can do it once, then I can do it 2 times.
Well, we definitely gonna be looking forward to you putting your video, and we're gonna have all the information together.
Artists out there,
any artists, anybody artists that's trying to get on, we're gonna be doing a No Curse Challenge.
Say it again.
We're gonna be doing a No Curse Challenge that will be posted on the Ways of the Bay. They heard that on the Ways of the Bay Instagram page. So make sure you like the page, follow the page. We know you already there, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Mike Twice No Curse Challenge video.
Most definitely going in. I got one more thing I want to say before I get out of here. I want to give a shout out to Fletch and Roxanne. Those are my sponsors. I want to give a shout out to J. Rock Jones. He produced it. I want to give a shout out to Blue Collar who mixed the mixtape. I want to give a shout out to Tom G for the feature and my brother Fresh P, man. We out here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hold up, man. I ain't gonna let you go that easy because I do want to do something, man. We've been trying to incorporate the segment where we show love to other artists out here. So I want to get a female artist and a male artist from out here in Tampa Bay that's on the come up or somebody that you checking for right now. Not Fresh P.
Not Fresh P. Okay.
Sorry, Fresh.
I want to give a shout out to Price Scott. Keep doing your thing. And I want to give a shout out to my brother Prophet, man. No matter what, man, keep going, man. I'm saluting y'all, man.
What is it about Priceless that you so much a fan of?
It's just her originality. We don't see too many females that's out here amongst men. She going total. She spending harder than some of these men out here. She that serious with her craft. She ain't letting nothing stop her. Ain't nothing but motivation.
What about Prophet?
Prophet the GOAT, man.
Prophet's that dude.
Prophet the GOAT, man. He just the word.
Prophet is that dude. I
just feel like, man, the way our sound and the way we move, the world need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? The world need to hear it. That's just what it is.
I feel like we're right there, bro.
It's coming.
I feel like we're right there. I'm glad we get to play our part in this whole movement, man. But I feel like we're right there.
Said, we all here, baby.
We all here. I'm telling you, ain't no hate in my blood, man. I want to see everybody from Tampa doing good. I said Tampa now, and nowhere else. Tampa.
I ain't even gonna press that one right there, man. Give the people your social media information one more again.
Also, it's your boy Mike Twice, MIKE2 WIC3 on Instagram, Mike Robinson on Facebook, everything else Mike Twice, YouTube, World Star, however you want to kick it.
All right, man. This is Waves of the Bay, episode 4. We up here in the studio, WMNF 88.5. We just got done talking to Mike Twice. Man, had a good conversation, just talking about Tampa hip hop, talking about what he's doing, the next step in his progression, and everything we got coming along the way, man. This is something that we're here for, man. Like Waves of the Bay FM radio, we've been doing this for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We had 35 episodes on the podcast. We interviewed nothing but up-and-comers out of Tampa Bay. We have 4 episodes in right now, and the whole reason why we are here is to talk about what we got going on in Tampa Bay. And it's an easy job for us because we got so much talent around us, man. Like, when it comes to music, we're second to none. Like, there's so much talent out here. There's so many producers out here, hip-hop artists out here, R&B artists out here, DJs out here. And I'm just a host, you know what I'm saying? But I get to have a fun time doing it. We've been doing this for almost 6 years when it comes to live events. So the fact that we get to do this on the radio for y'all, and some of y'all haven't even heard of us before, so that's even more exciting because we get to introduce y'all to what we've been doing for the longest. So once again, this is Waves of the Bay. Follow us all social media at Waves of the Bay. If you guys want to send your music over, wavesofthebayradio@gmail.com. I got DJ Spaceship about to break into a session right quick. We got the Tampa Bay Watch coming up in just a little bit. We're going to be talking to D Diaz from Abundance in just a bit as well. So make sure y'all keep it locked. 88.5 WMNF Tampa. Let's get it.